Hi, my name is Veronica, and we're standing outside the vet school in College Station. This is where I come to school. And today I'm going to talk to you about a project I did this past summer on malaria in birds. So let's go up to the lab and I'll show you around. So the basis of my project was there were some baby flamingo chicks dying at the Fort Worth Zoo. And so the veterinarian there noticed that all of the deaths were very similar, so he contacted my mentor, Dr. Snowden, who studies parasites in animals. So they did a couple tests and they found out it was a certain type of parasite known as malaria, and there's actually a number of parasites that all fall into that category. So the way that disease works is mosquitoes or these other little types of flies called chelocoides bite the birds and they infect them with a protozoan. And those protozoans are called Plasmodium and Hemoproteus. So my job was to kind of find the link, and so we had to find those insects and see if they were infected. So we had to develop a plan to catch the insects, and this is what the entomologist, or the scientist who studies insects, recommended to me. We all know that in the summer mosquitoes are attracted to us, and that's because we're producing carbon dioxide. They know that warm mammals that have blood are going to exhale, and we give off carbon dioxide, so that's what they're attracted to. So what we did was we filled this, it looks like a thermos, we filled this thermos with dry ice, which is basically frozen carbon dioxide, and it comes down this little hole. And so the bugs are attracted, and they're also attracted to this light in the bottom of this trap. And this is attached to a battery. So once the battery is activated, the light goes on, and there's also this fan. So the mosquitoes come in, they're attracted to this carbon dioxide, they're attracted to the light, and they get sucked up in here by the fan, and it actually acts as a vacuum. So all of the insects come in here, and usually by the time we caught the trap in the morning, they were all at the bottom here, and that was how we were able to catch them. After we got back from the zoo, we had all of these bugs, and what we had to do was separate them by species. So we had mosquitoes, and then we had these other little bugs called chelocoides, and we put them in vials like this, and then we took the individual bugs and put them into little Eppendorf tubes, which are just little tubes. And from there, we ground them up, and that released all of their DNA. So then we did a test called PCR, which is something you might see on a show like CSI, and basically we put it into another tube where there's a copy of something that we're looking for, and then we put our bug DNA into that tube also, and if they match, we'll get a band on a picture. And so we found a couple of bands, and that meant that our mosquitoes that we had caught had the parasite Plasmodium. So what we found were that there were actually quite a few mosquitoes that were infected with Plasmodium just over this short sample time that we found. And so what we concluded was that the zoo needed to find better and improved methods of keeping mosquitoes and these small little flies away from their baby birds. My parents are both from Mexican heritage. Both of my grandparents actually came straight from Mexico, and they lived in the Rio Grande Valley, which is in the southern part of Texas. So I grew up around a lot of people that were Hispanic, but I think in small towns it's easy not to see mentors specifically that are Hispanic and are in science, and so that was something that I really wanted to pursue, because I think it's important for especially like the younger generations to see that it's okay and that it's actually, very rewarding and very interesting. We're all not just nerds, so I think it's a great thing to be able to bring my background and my heritage into science. So I think that my first real experience with science was when I was in 3rd grade, and my teacher brought us these little pellets wrapped in foil paper, and she explained that they were owl pellets. And so apparently owls regurgitate what they've eaten, and they were so these pellets, you unwrap the foil, and it was like hair and nasty stuff. But if you were lucky, your pellet had like a little bone of something that the owl had eaten, and I just thought that was so cool because it was evidence. You know, you had to figure out maybe what that bone came from, or it just told a story. You could see something, see some kind of evidence, and tell a story from it, and that was really powerful to me. So I really liked. From then on, I really like to really question how things came to be and why things work, and not just accept that just because everyone thinks something that it's automatically correct. And so I think that science is so important because everyone in science is asking questions, and we're trying to figure things out and trying to make things better for other people. When I graduated from high school, I went right into college in the next fall. And I went to school in Houston. I grew up in a small town in the Rio Grande Valley, and all of the people around me had always been Hispanic, and so I went to Houston, and there were tons of different kinds of people, and so it was really exciting for me because I had never learned about other cultures, and I had never learned about other people's lifestyles, and so I really appreciated being able to learn about actual people, not just characters on television. So I really like that about college. In my free time, my boyfriend and I really like to go eat. That's one of my big things. I really like to go eat at different places. And so one of my favorite types of food is Thai food. And that's only something you can really find in a place where there's different cultures. So that's something I like to do. And we also like to watch series on TV, so we really like Grey's Anatomy, we really like CSI, and 6 Feet Under. Okay, well, thanks for coming to see my lab. I really appreciated your attention, and I hope that maybe you guys will come to see us.